Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, in today's video, we're going to be taking a deep dive and a look into a brand which you guys have gone mad for. I always get questions about them. I know you guys are huge fans of the brand, and that is Paulas' Choice. But today, we're actually honing in on one element of their product line, which is their retinols. As with a lot of Paulas' Choice products, there seems to be a whole array of each step in your skincare routine, and it can be quite difficult to navigate on their website through which ones are the best for you. So I'm going to take their retinols today, which I think are some of their standout products. We're going to break it down by skin type so you guys can tell which retinol is right for you, what you want to achieve, and what your skin is telling you. Hopefully, if you're looking to buy retinol from Paulas' Choice or thinking about it in the future, this will just make the process that little bit easier for you. Well, that's the plan anyway. As always, if you have any other brands that you'd like me to review or break down for you, leave me a comment below and I'll be quite happy to check out some of their products and do a review for you. But without further ado, let's get straight into this. And here we're talking Paulas' Choice retinols. I guess the best place to start would be with their strongest retinol, and the one that I think started it all. It's one of their first retinols they introduced and the one that you hear the most about, and that is their clinical 1% retinol treatment. This is not for the faint-hearted. I've tried this product many times over the years, and this is probably the closest thing to prescription strength retinols you can get over the counter. I love the product, but like I say, it's not for the faint-hearted. So in this product, you get a 1% concentration of retinol. Retinol is fantastic. Just as an ingredient, I think it's something everyone should have in their skincare routine. It's just really important to match the right one to your skin type. Retinol as an ingredient is one of the few that's proven to reverse the signs of aging. So we're not talking about delaying it, we're talking about rolling back and reversing aging that's already happened. It's fantastic for pigmentation if that's something you're suffering with, but also with fine lines and wrinkles and just giving us all that glow that we deserve. I can't live without my retinol, but it is really tricky to choose the right one. The Paulas' Choice Clinical 1% Retinol comes in at £53, and as I said, it's not for the faint-hearted. This is for people who are experienced retinol users. With this product, you'll get a significant amount of peeling, irritation, and redness. You get that with a lot of retinols. Some new generation, different formulations reduce that, but this you will get a lot of side effects and downtime with. However, you will also get some fantastic results. This is great for people who have deeper set fine lines and wrinkles that they're looking for that more advanced treatment to tackle. This is a great product if you have accumulated quite a lot of photo aging that you're looking to tackle and you don't mind fighting through some of the retinol uglies, as we call them, the dryness, the irritation and the peeling before you get to those amazing results. The price point, a lot of people say, is up there, but you get a lot of product in this. As with all Paulas' Choice products, the price might be a little more expensive, but you get a lot of product for your money, and so actually I think this is reasonably priced for what you're getting. I have used this, as I said, on and off for quite some years because there's some newer retinols coming on the market, and particularly with retinol alternatives such as Bakuchiol, I've tended to recently have dialed down my retinol usage and looked at retinols where you get less side effects than this one. However, if you want quick results, you want good results, and you have a lot of photo aging you want to tackle, this product could be the one for you. It's great for people who have oily skin because actually that dryness is beneficial if you're dealing with excess oil. It's fine for people with normal and combination skin, but this needs to be avoided at all costs for anyone with dry or sensitive skin. It's too strong and there's just better formulations out there. As with all Paulas' Choice products, they've done their best to mitigate the side effects of this. You can't mitigate the effects of a 1% retinol, but they have included quite a few peptides in here, which is going to help to support that skin barrier function. It's also going to help to hydrate the skin to some extent, and the creamy formulation of this does mean the dryness is kept to a minimum, but by no means are you going to be side effect free. It also includes licorice root, which is really good. So if you've got hyperpigmentation, retinol can be amazing at helping to eradicate some of that excess pigmentation. Licorice root does exactly the same thing, but in a much more gentle way. So by combining the two, it's going to be like an anti-pigmentation powerhouse. And I really like that. And again, I think that just makes that slightly higher price point worth it with this product, because Paulas' Choice have really thought about the formulation and how you can get the best out of the product. In that same 1% category, we also have the 1% retinol booster. I'm going to be totally honest, I have no idea what this product is. I mean, in terms of what the difference is between this and the one we've just talked about. This is £48, so it's £5 cheaper. In the dollars, it's about $8 cheaper. So you're getting a lower price point, but not a significantly lower price point. You're getting a 1% retinol. And I'm really not sure what the point of this product is. It seems to be exactly the same product, just in a slightly more lightweight serum-like formulation. I think why they've included this in their line is because their boosters have gone mad. Everyone loves the Paulas' Choice booster collection. And so having a retinol that's badged in their booster range, I think just makes it more marketable, more appealing. The packaging looks different, it looks trendier. So I get why they've done it, but there's no meaningful difference between this and the 1% clinical retinol treatment I can discern. And I personally prefer the original, and what is the best, the 1% clinical retinol. The two very similar. They work perfectly for people with combination through to oily skin and should be avoided at all costs by people with dry and sensitive skin. I personally would go for the 1% clinical retinol treatment. This one is just a bit copycat. The packaging's nicer. You're saving a few pounds, but you get less product. It's all swings and roundabouts, but I'm not really sure why this needed to be included just to complicate things. Now, for me, the latest launch in their retinol line has been a game changer. Bakuchiol is a fantastic ingredient, plant-based ingredient, which is designed to mimic the effects and the results you'll get from retinol, but with none of the sensitivity, the side effects, and the downtime. Clinical studies have shown that where you use Bakuchiol twice a day, you will get the same results as using an equivalent retinol once a day. Yet you get none of the side effects, the irritation, the redness, and the peeling. Sound too good to be true? Well, I did a whole video on Bakuchiol, so I will link it up there if you want to check that out in more detail and to explore the ingredient a bit further. But I really, really love Bakuchiol as an ingredient. For me, I want a powerhouse retinol, but you know, I don't really want all the side effects that come with it. So by combining a Bakuchiol and a retinol together is a really good way of maximizing your results but minimizing the downtime. And Paula's Choice have a fantastic 0.3% retinol and 2% Bakuchiol combination ingredient product. I love this. Literally, I fell hard for this product when I first tried it. I did a review on the channel when it first came out, and honestly, I've never looked back. This, for me, has replaced the 1% clinical retinol in my routine. When I reach for the Paula's Choice retinol, this is the one I go for. So, in terms of what you can expect for results-wise from this, the results are almost as good as the 1% clinical retinol. I say almost, I don't think it's quite as strong, but they're almost there. But you get literally a fraction of the downtime and the side effects. Because it has still got a concentration of retinol, the 0.3%, you're not sacrificing a lot of the results, and you will still get a little bit of dryness and sensitivity when you first start using it, but it's nowhere near what you can get with other full-strength retinols. So I think this is a beautiful sort of halfway house for people that want the results. They don't mind waiting a fraction longer to get them, and they want none of the irritation, the redness, or a massive reduction in the level of downtime with a product. This could be the one for you. This comes in at the £40 price point, so again, it's a fairly standard price point for a Paula's Choice retinol, and I would say this is suitable for all skin types, bar the most sensitive. This is great for people that have dry skin and want to incorporate a retinol, because it's still quite creamy and hydrating, and you don't get that dryness that you will get with the other retinols we've already talked about. It's great for people with combination skin, and it's absolutely fine for people with oily skin like myself. You don't get the same amount of drying, which some people with oily skin actually will benefit from, but it's a gorgeous product to combine. If you have sensitive skin, wait a minute, because we're going to come on to a product that you can use. I wouldn't personally use this because it's still got a reasonable high strength retinol in there. 0.3 is mid to high strength, and so you will still get some increased sensitivity that I wouldn't recommend this product specifically. In terms of the outcomes you can expect, you will get a really good reduction in fine lines and wrinkles. You will have to wait slightly longer than the clinical retinol to see those results, but I think that's a fantastic thing to offset against not having half as much of the dryness and the irritation, which if anyone's ever tried that retinol knows isn't the most pleasant experience. Now we're coming on to what I think is a retinol I haven't personally tried because it doesn't work for what I'm trying to deliver through the use of a retinol, but is perfect for people with sensitive skin. And that product is the Resist Anti-Aging Retinol Serum, coming in at £39, actually the cheapest of all the ones we've talked today, but not by any meaningful amount. And this has been tested on people with rosacea. I often get asked by people who have rosacea and suffer with rosacea, can I use a retinol? And I always say, You can, and there absolutely are ones out there for you, but it's so hard to find the right one because rosacea comes in many different forms, and one person can be fine with a product and another person not. So it's really difficult. So I always say if you want to incorporate retinol into your routine and you have rosacea, it's best to speak to a dermatologist, an esthetician, or your general practitioner to make sure that you're using the right one for you. However, Paula's Choice have done some of the work for you by coming up with a fantastic product which is suitable and extensively tested on people with rosacea. So we've taken some of the guesswork out of it for you. This product doesn't actually state the concentration of retinol on the bottle, which I think is a shame, as all the other ones tell you what the concentration is, so you know as a consumer what you're purchasing. However, this is a super low strength retinol. For it to be applicable for people with rosacea, this is going to be a very low strength retinol. At a really low strength, retinol can actually be very therapeutic and have antioxidant properties. So in that sense, it can be really good, and it's packed full of other beneficial ingredients. So you're going to have oat extract in here. Oats, I've talked about, if you've ever heard me bang on about the oat cleansing balm by the Inculist, oats are fantastic at calming the skin. It's a great ingredient to have if you suffer from irritation or sensitivity, because it'll help calm any redness and inflammation that you've got in the skin, which means that the retinol that is in here is going to do a lot less in terms of aggravating that sensitivity that's already there, because it'll have been pre-calmed by the addition of that oat. I absolutely love it. It's got vitamin C in here, which is another fantastic antioxidant. I just think it's a really nice product. Now, this really is only applicable for people with sensitive skin, and I say that because anybody else will benefit far more from having a slightly stronger retinol, because they're going to get those better results and they're going to see those results quicker. However, if you've got anyone out there who has rosacea knows, you don't push it. If you slowly is the game when you have rosacea, and this is a beautiful retinol to introduce to the skin, and slowly over time, and I mean it will take about 6 months to start seeing those great results, but over time you'll see those retinol results, but without a lot of the sensitivity, inflammation and redness which you can't afford if you have rosacea or any other skin barrier impairments. Hopefully, guys, that's it. That is the extensive range of Paula's Choice retinols. I haven't gone into some of the other ones. They've got one that's specific for men. Just as a spoiler, it's exactly the same as for women. It's just in manly packaging and costs a bit more. Tot rot. They've got a body one, which I'm not sure that you need a retinol on your body. I've not been convinced of that, so I haven't tried it, which is why I'm not including it in this video. These are just the facial retinols that are available. I honestly would recommend, if you are looking to start a retinol, the 0.3% retinol with Bakuchiol is a really great place to start. I think it's changed the game so much. I actually don't think there's many people that need to go to the 1% retinols in this range. I think you should go for the 0.3% retinol with Bakuchiol if you are any skin type except sensitive, and if you're sensitive, go for the sensitive serum, which will introduce you to retinol much more gradually. I think the other two 1% offerings are fine and they've worked for me for years, but I just don't think the amount of dryness, irritation and sensitivity is actually worth it for the few extra weeks you're going to have to wait to get those results. Leave me a comment below and let me know if you totally disagree with me. I'd love to know what your go-to retinols are from Paula's Choice. Leave me a comment. Hopefully, if you've liked this video and this style of video, give it a thumbs up, because then that'll tell me that you like this video and I can film more from other brands where we break down some of the steps in the skincare routine. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.